Okay, sorry about the abrupt having to go. The office girl came by because I can't access the sewer. You actually need a crowbar to access the sewer thing. It's this big round, actually I can show you. So she just stopped in to say she got the message and the general manager's going to come around and lift it. But, okay, can you see that brown disc thing right there? That's the lid of the sewer to access the sewer, that big brown thing. It's metal, it's heavy, so they're actually going to come by and lift it because I got to empty my tanks. And so I left them a voicemail. I was like, I wonder when they're going to get this because they say they'll answer it tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, I might need to empty them before then. So I apologize for the quick, abrupt getting off to get back on again. But she said the general manager's going to come by with the crowbar, lift it out. And she said, I don't know why people keep putting it back on. And I'm like, and she says, well, I'm like thinking, well, they're nice. They're returning things to how it should be on the site. But yeah, so the general manager's going to come by and lift the lid of the sewer so I can actually dump my tanks. So I apologize for the abrupt. So where are we? We're in Vista. So we went to Walmart, did a lot of between aisles. So basically I was taking the mask off between. In fact, I ended up walking it with around my chin. Nobody said anything about it. So it was sort of like, yes. But if there was a lot of people coming, I would pull it back up again until I got past them and then put it back down again. So I did manage to get through without panicking too much. But I was hyperventilating a lot of times, and there's a couple of times I almost passed out. I actually had to stop, bend over, slow my breathing down in order to be able to keep walking around. But I tried to do the trip as quick as possible. Got my new lock for the surge protector, because these surge protectors that you have on RVs, they range anywhere from like $200 upwards, and the one I've got is like a $600 one because it's a 50 amp one. And so they tell you to get one of those bicycle chain things with a key lock or a combination lock. I prefer the key lock. Less things to go wrong with it. And and then you put it through this. They got a security hole thing on the surge protector, and then you wrap it around the power pole, the power box thing, and so people don't walk off with the surge protectors, because apparently they're a highly sought after item for stealing if they are not locked down. So that was my big item, and I had to get them to unlock the glass cabinet that had all the padlocks. Then they had to take it up the front until until I was ready to check out, told me what I had to tell the person. And then, of course, I get all checked out. I'm about to walk away, and I was like, oh, hang on, I forgot I've got a thing over at checkout number 11 that I need to key lock, bicycle lock. And so I apologized to the people in line behind me because they were getting ready to do their sale and all that, and they said, no, it's fine. So they were all very gracious. But I got my padlock. That was my big thing. And now we are here in Vista. What do I think of this park? It's nice, but it's very tight. So this is my view out the front window right now. And as you can see, these are very tiny, tight sites. There's a bounder in front of me which only has the one slide out on the driver's side. I've got two slide outs, but their awning comes out about the same. So you can see from the power box to the power box, that's that grey, where those bikes are. You know, where the bikes are, where that bike is, there's a power thing there, and there's another one just over there. So they're barely, with their slide out and their awning out, they're barely fitting on the site. And so these are very tight sites. They're very short. This fifth wheel here, this one right here, has now parked 3 times. It's just a pull through, and they've gone through it, but because the actual concrete pad is so narrow, they've had to go through 3 times. Also too, these sites are not level, but they provide you with levelers to put under your wheels, ramps that you can put under the wheels and things, which is really cool. I don't know, I can't see anybody with a leveler. Oh yeah, so out the window here, see those things under the wheels? So they've actually got something similar to that, which are nice and wide enough for the wheels to sit on, so that it helps. In fact, I just went out, put them in place. They're heavy little buggers too. Put them in place, rolled up on top, and was completely level. So like, great. My jacks won't go down because because the front wheels are already up and it senses that, so the jacks won't work right now, which is okay, because although you tend to put your jacks down to help stabilize the thing for when you've got your slides out, so it's not just resting everything on the wheels. You meant to use the jacks to take a little pressure off the wheels. I think the reason that this fifth wheel is having such problems is because it's long. It's a long fifth wheel, and I think they're having problems fitting lengthwise on the thing. Like, they can get the RV on there, but they won't be able to get their truck on there. So that will be interesting, because he's now got the back corner of the fifth wheel as right at the back corner of the site, but now he's just putting the leveling blocks under his wheels, and he's going to put both. I don't know how he's going to get both wheels on that. So watch this. Oops, hang on, turn this around. Okay, so he just put, see the yellow block there under the, where's my hand? See the yellow block there under the wheels? He's got two wheels. There's only enough room for one wheel on top of those things, but he's got a double wheelie, so I'm not sure how he's going to get that up there to try and level it. So it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know. Basically what I would do if I was him is I would put them under his front jacks. Put them under his front jacks and use it that way instead of putting it under the wheels, and just use wheel chocks to make sure he doesn't roll forward. So, but those yellow blocks are the ones that they provide you for your thing. And in the RV next, you can see how close he is at the back end there, and then how he's got blocks underneath his front wheels too. Oh, but here you go, he's trying to put that up there. Let's see how he does. He may just be using it like wheel chocks. So anyway, it looks like the general manager is just pulling in here to pull up the sewer thing, so now I have to go. But I'm here in Vista for the next 8 nights, and we'll get the movers sorted out to get the stuff to Arizona and all that sort of thing, and it's going to be an interesting time. So have a super fantastic sparkling evening. Enjoy the rest of your Serenity Sunday, and we will catch you guys tomorrow for Magic Monday. Hakonera.